Welcome to the very first episode of the Dev Brain Podcast. That's right. I am excited because I have been wanting to create this podcast for over a year now. I've had the idea, I've had an app idea, I've had multiple app ideas to do during this podcast, and I've just gone back and forth. But today is the day that we are starting this journey. So I want you to be right there with me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brian. This is the Hello World episode, episode 0. If you don't know why that is, it's because in development, usually you start with 0 as you count up. And then also Hello World is this, your first app when you're trying to learn a new language is usually just trying to get Hello World to print somewhere on a screen or whatever. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. This is the start of a journey that I want you to join on with me. A little bit about my history. I have been developing iOS apps for the last 11 years. Yes, I am old. It's okay. I'm doing all right. Anyway, so 11 years of development. I got started when I just had an idea for an app. Apple had recently just released the SDK, and I thought I want to try to learn this new language. So I made a scare prank app. I rushed it out. I think I only took like a month and a half to get this app done. I even kind of named it wrong. It was a scare prank app. I believe I wanted to call it Berserk, like going crazy, like I'm going berserk, but I called it Berserk, which was like either a ship or country. I remember when I searched it afterwards, it was like, it showed a big ship or something. It was a rush job, but what that app opened up for me was the opportunity to do contract work. So I was learning as I was making money, which was amazing. And then that ended up leading into a full-time job. I worked for a company called Chore Monster. It was my first full-time iOS development job, and I loved it. I loved the people. I loved the experience. Sadly, the app did not make it. It was venture funded, and the funding went away, and you can't keep a company going unless you're making money. So sadly, that one went away. I've had a couple other full-time iOS development jobs since then. I'm currently working full-time, but this is the fun side projects. I've done some other side projects. I've done a weight tracking app, a movie tracking app, and then just a ton of ideas that I've messed around with here and there, but I've never done it publicly. And I've never, as a single like solo iOS developer, it bites to not be able to like share stuff until it's done. And I mean, I can post pictures, I can do this, and I can do that, but you just can't have that conversation unless people know a little bit more about what's going on. And I want you guys fully involved in this. I don't really fully have a name. I don't have a design. I just have a concept. And I want your input as much as possible through this whole process. The way the podcast is going to work, it's going to come out every other Tuesday. And at noon on those other Tuesdays, I'm going to go live on YouTube. This podcast is on YouTube and in your favorite podcast audio player of choice. So you can either listen or watch. But every other week when a new podcast doesn't come out, we're going to be live on YouTube streaming around noon Eastern time. And I'm just going to live code for you guys to have input and all this other stuff. And you can also do that in the comments. You can do it by sending me emails or however you want to do it. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. And I have a website that's not really fully set up yet, but it will be here very, very soon. But to get back to the point, I just want to have a lot of fun. I want to have you guys involved with it. I want you guys to be my accountability partner to make sure I continue just to stick with it. I've made some apps in the past that have never seen the light of day, and I want this one to see the light of day, and I want you to be a part of it. So if you're with me, please let me know. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram or YouTube on the comments down below. And I'm just excited. So join me next Tuesday for a live stream on YouTube. All the links are in the descriptions. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. It's go time. Let's do it.